I don't think I've ever told you about the time that I went to the Twitter offices. I was invited there as it was some sort of creator day. They must have them all the time. It wasn't just for Twitter though. It was for YouTube and Vine, which obviously is a bit Twittery. I went with Ben Adams, okay, a great friend, and he quite rightly deserved to be there as some sort of representative from the UK Vine community, comedy community. And I was his guest, which was cool. Now, my day started to go wrong when, even though I'd done all the registration and stuff, the printer, when it came to you, so what you do is you type your name in, and then you walk round to the security guy who prints off the name that you've just typed in. Well, it came to my name being printed out, and the printer stopped working. It screwed up. The thing came out as like an empty thing, but it had the number on, so I had to use that ticket, but there was nothing in there. So I was asked to handwrite my name. And obviously that's a bit of a problem when everybody else has got like kind of typed out name, proper printing, and I'm handwriting my stuff. So it never felt like I was meant to be there in the first place. And I shouldn't have been there. Right, there were better deserving people, but it was great for an insight, because here's what else I discovered, and here's the topic of today's video, is this term creator. And I thought I knew what it meant. In fact, I think I still do know what it means. I believe now that it is vastly misused. It is to call somebody a YouTube creator is incorrect. A YouTube publisher, editor, I'm not going to say star, but it's more on that, presenter, announcer, commentators. You know what? The YouTube commentators, they've got their act. They know what they're doing. But this creator, are we saying that everybody on there is a creator? No, the creator, of course, is whoever invented YouTube, and what a cunt he is at the moment, because he, as far as I understand it, as long as you've got people watching your video, you'll get to the top of the recommended list, right? Okay, well, not necessarily, because as long as you put in a bunch of advertising, then it looks like because YouTube get a cut of that money, it looks like that you need to be promoted in order for those ads to be seen, and therefore YouTube get the money. You fucking bastards. And the whole kind of like, YouTube creators. This is not what YouTube... I was watching a video from 10 years ago last night, and it was hilarious. It was so innocent and pure and very, very funny. And there's none of that. There's none of that. The YouTube and Instagram comedians, I'm going to say 99% are shite. Okay, there's 1%, Drew Gooden, Danny Gonzalez, Cody Ko. They're very, very funny people. They just know how to be in front of a camera. And I hope that I could be some sort of... Well, no, I hope I could learn from them at least and use some of their hot tips. I watch them constantly because of how good they are. But what people seem to be doing, the viewers, is watching a bunch of bollocks. And that is contributing to the amount of a bunch of bollocks that is permanently on display, and no signs of slowing down either. So this whole creator bullshit is wrong. And back to my original point, all it is a bunch of people saying, yeah, I've done this, I can do this, and thank you for making me famous. That fucking... one of the questions that they asked pretty much everybody was, how did you get into it? Everybody sort of said... Aaron Kraskell said it. That one who is on Vine also. I can't remember his name. Anyway, him. They all said, well, I didn't think I was gonna do this app, but I posted a video, went really well, and so I thought I'll keep on at it. What sort of a message is that? That it was a bunch of bollocks, but I could get a bit famous out of it. I'll carry on then. Well, that says more about the person than what the app is. For me, the app was always about just showing off. And let's get this straight. If I got famous out of it, then I'd be doing exactly the same. I ain't got an issue with their motivation. I've got an issue with the fact that they've been encouraged to do this and get away with it. The bollocks that was on Vine to begin with, the absolute nonsense that's on Instagram, and particularly the comedy page, and YouTube. There's no hope. There is no hope. So these people who go around calling themselves creators, it's fucking wrong. You're pulling the wool over everybody's eyes. I'm not going to be able to stop it. It just needs something from the masses. It needs the masses to stop it. And unfortunately, the masses are a bunch of cunts.